Well, hello. It's come to my attention that my most popular video is the one where I talk about my backpack. My Gossamer Gear Mariposa 60. I guess it's just a really popular backpack, and so a lot of people want to know what's the scoop. Recently, Gossamer Gear had a big sale, and I bought a bunch of upgrades for my Mariposa. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the upgrades that I bought and how they've worked out for me so far. So for me, the number one upgrade that I was really looking forward to was a new sit pad. So if you don't know about the Mariposa 60, a lot of the kind of like the structural integrity and cushion and comfort of the pack comes from this integrated sit pad that fits in these pockets on the back, and it rests right up against your back. And so the one that it came with, it was kind of like this eggshell, egg foamy kind of texture to it, and it wasn't very absorbent or airflowy. So that really became an issue in the summertime when I was doing a lot of hiking in pretty hot temperatures and my back started sweating. It was a little bit uncomfortable. So I was like, I wonder if there's something I can do about this. And I was researching, and a lot of people said the same thing, that the Mariposa doesn't really have a whole lot of great air ventilation for your back. I was looking into it, and I found on the Gossamer Gear website they have one called the Airflow Sit Pad, and it's supposed to help improve that problem with the airflow getting to your back. At the time when I found it, it was sold out, so luckily they have a feature on their website where you can say, notify me when something's back in stock. So I did that. A few weeks ago, they emailed me and said, hey, this is back in stock. And I went on. That's when I found out, oh, there's also a sale going on. So I bought a bunch of stuff, including the Airflow Sit Pad. The one that I have is a size small because I have the size small backpack. And I can take this out pretty easily and show you. Inside there is kind of a foamy sort of thing, and then the outside has more of kind of a mesh. So you can right away see, okay, maybe there's going to be a little bit more airflow coming in. You can also use this as a sit pad when you're actually out and about. And so far, I haven't gotten to try this out in summer temperatures. So my back hasn't really been sweating enough to really like give this a good spin. But I can tell you already right off the bat, one thing I like about this is that how easily it just kind of slides back in there. With the other one, I always had a hard time because sort of the eggshell material would catch on the pockets, and it was really hard to slide in. And this one just glides right in. So I don't feel as troubled with kind of just like, oh, hey, I think I want like a cushion now. I'll just take this out. Oh, we're packing up to hike again. I'll just stick this right back in here. It's just so easy that this alone is worth the purchase for me. Even if it didn't really perform better with sweat prevention, I'm already happy with it. So so far it's been a great buy, and I would definitely recommend the Airflow Sit Pad upgrade if you do decide to go with the Mariposa 60. I did buy some bungee cord for the outside of it, and this was kind of just a frivolous thing, and I don't really think I really needed this, but it is nice how it integrates with the pack. So you'll notice on the pack there's these little loops here, and it's made specifically so that you can loop something like a bungee through this. And you can store stuff here on the outside of your pack, and the bungee will kind of keep it in place. And so some people will carry, like, I don't know, bags of chips, clothing items You can get different colors. I got blue because I wanted to match the pack. I don't know if I'm going to use this or what I'm going to use it for. Stay tuned. One thing I got that I'd seen a lot of places and I was always really jealous, the bottle rocket. What this does is it attaches on your shoulder strap. There's these horizontal straps and then there's a Velcro vertical strap. So I have that strapped to this little loop here and it stays on there fairly secure. It does hold a smart water bottle. The only thing I'll say about that is it definitely looks like the water bottle is just in your face. Now I only got to try this out one time, and this recent trip I had taken with my boyfriend where we went to Pillsbury State Park and we did a short hike up Lovewell Mountain and we did another day hike up Oak Hill. And I didn't feel like it was in my way, but when I was doing some of my shots, you could definitely see it, and I don't know, it might bother some people. It didn't bother me though, so I will say it was nice sort of having it close by. Some people have difficulty with reaching the side pockets where the water bottles would normally be, and I could see this really being useful for maybe a smaller water bottle like I'm planning to take on my long trail through hike in the summer. It's a bottle that I would use to kind of mix beverages in, and it's not a full liter bottle, it's maybe like a half liter, and that would fit in here pretty nicely, I think, and it would just be more accessible than my smart water bottles, which I'll keep on the side here. I also got the size small side strap pocket. Now what this is meant to do is kind of be able to hold your cell phone, maybe a pair of sunglasses in here. I always have the problem where I don't know where to put my sunglasses, and I'll have them on my head but then they always fall off, or I'll put them in a side pocket but then I either forget about them or maybe I risk damaging them. If I have them right here, I have them easily accessible and I don't have to worry about them getting scratched up. The pad, it's nice and padded in here, so I can easily just kind of stick my sunglasses in there. And then I was thinking that I would keep my phone on this outside mesh pocket. It seems like it would fit my iPhone 6S pretty well. You'll never see that, of course, because I film on my iPhone 6S. But I can already tell this fits so securely on here. This is going to be a useful thing to have on the trail. One that I'm definitely going to, this is probably going to live on here permanently. The Fanny Pack I wanted to talk about that I got, this is called the Bumster, and it's meant that you can either wear it on the front of you like a normal fanny pack, or you can wear it on your back, hence the Bumster. And it's got space in it. You can maybe put some snacks in here. I like to keep my dog spray. Sometimes if I'm doing a day hike, I might stick my toilet paper in here, or my handkerchief, or my lip balm. And what I really liked about it was that, say you were going inside a store that maybe didn't want you to take your backpack in there, you could have this and keep your money in here. So you'd have like your money and valuables on hand without having to like take it out of your backpack. I also like the fact that it sits basically on your hips, so it's taking weight off of your back and putting it onto your hips. So if you wanted to kind of balance that out a little more. The other cool thing is there's a hidden pocket on the back of it where you could put some things, and I just noticed this for the first time. I didn't even know it was there, so that's how hidden it is. The only thing is, a lot of people complain that, you know, there's not a lot of room in here, so you can't take like large items in here. You couldn't fit a water bottle unless it was a pretty small one. Another way you can wear this is sort of like like an under the arm sort of thing. My boyfriend will, however, strongly make fun of you if you wear it like this, because he says you're not supposed to wear it like that because it's a fanny pack or whatever, but actually it feels pretty comfortable. One thing I noticed about the Bumster is I forgot that I was wearing it. So I was just kind of wearing it like a normal fanny pack, and I had this strapped around my waist. And I remember like I was getting ready for bed, and I just felt so comfortable, and then I looked down and I was like, oh, I'm still wearing this. I guess I should take it off. So I did, and the thing I realized is it's a really nice kind of storage caddy. There's a table in our shelter, and I had the table kind of positioned next to my sleeping pad, and I kind of just strapped this around the legs of the table. So I had this little storage pouch where I kept like my lip balm or tissue or whatever I needed at my disposal, and it was very convenient. But one thing I could see this being really useful for is for what I intend to do, which is hammock camping. You could probably just hang this from your ridge line, and then you can just put whatever you need accessible in here. The Bumster itself, it weighs very little. Like I said, I forgot I was wearing it. It was just so light. So I'm very happy with it, especially when integrated with the Mariposa 60. That's all that I have to talk about regarding my new upgrades for my Mariposa 60. I will definitely be using these a lot more on my upcoming hikes, and probably the majority of the things I will be bringing with me on my thru hike next summer. So stay tuned for more fun adventures and gear reviews of the gear that I'm planning on bringing this summer on my thru hike. Thank you for watching, and let me know if you have any other questions about the Mariposa or the other gear that I've talked about. And in the meantime, happy trails.